Now you see something? You know you done fucked up, right?
No! I said no. I said I pulled into the garage
You know you done fucked up, right?
No! I said, wait a minute.
Now, Mystical is I'm not sure if some of you guys familiar with him. I only heard maybe like 2 or 3 of his songs, but he's one of those guys that was popping in the early 2000s and in the late 90s. So he was doing his things back then, and he's basically being charged for aggravated rape, first degree. I'm talking about he beat the girl and everything, right? Robbed her, all type of stuff, you know. Of course, you know, it's an allegation, right? No, nobody, they haven't had any evidence to prove the facts yet. But from his history, I think he did it. I mean, there is no dude. It's not his first time. Dude is a lifetime sex offender. He's registered, by the way. This wasn't his first time. It all started in the 90s. Um, I believe in 97 he raped someone and somehow got that person to drop the charges against him. I don't know if his manager paid that guy, that girl off, or guy, whoever it was. Right? They didn't want to say the name and stuff like that. I guess the victim chose to stay anonymous, and so the name never came out. And we're not sure if it was a girl or a guy. I don't know what he's into, but he did rape somebody, and that person dropped the charges, so he got away scotch free, right? And oh, he didn't learn from that. He done it again in 2003, and that time the person who was involved came out with everything and basically got him convicted. You know, told the whole truth and went to court, and then he was convicted. I believe he got like he was in jail from 2003 all the way up to 2010. He did some time for it, and that's what derailed his career, by the way. You know, he was probably still be popular right now if it wasn't for that, because he was hot around that time. He was making some hot singles. You know, he was on top of his game, and when that happened, labels dropped him. Uh, he went to jail for like maybe like 4 or 5 years or something like that, and he was registered as a sex offender. You know, he was basically uh, a lifetime sex offender, and now in 2022, there he is again. Same shit. This guy is a serial fucking rapist, man. Yeah, the guy is sick, man. He needs some help. He needs serious help. He needs to see a psychiatrist, man, because somebody like that had to go through some traumatic event as a child, something that really messed them up bad. You know, something they need to talk about. And because I just don't understand it, man. A guy with money, raping. I never understand that shit. It's like if I have the money to buy the food, why go in the store and steal it? You get what I'm saying? It's like I don't get it. Um, uh, I'm not a psychiatrist, and maybe they can figure it out. Maybe if they talk to him and see exactly what his mind is doing to him, and how his thoughts process are, maybe that's the only way to fix a guy, man. He need to see a shrink, man. Um, Dude is pretty fucked up in the head. It's pretty sad to see him go out like that. I'm not gonna lie, it is. Uh, I do kind of like his musics, and also the young lady that he allegedly raped, right? She basically saying that she only came to his house to collect some kind of money that he owed her. Um, I'm not sure why he owed her money, whatever it was, right? Maybe she was a drug dealer, or maybe she was a prostitute. Who knows? I don't know what she is. Maybe she just worked for him. Um, they didn't say much about why she was collecting anything from him. But anyway, she said she came through to collect whatever he owed her, and he locked her in the house, robbed her. I believe she had a few $100 on her, so he robbed her and strangled her, raped her, and basically, had his way with her, the whole nine, right? So she called the cops, and the cops came, arrested him, and and the guy was able to bail out, by the way, somehow. And I'm not sure why the judge issued a bond, because somebody like that who's a serial rapist, you don't let him out. It's like someone who's killed before. You don't let him out on bond. You keep him in, right? So I don't see the difference here. This guy's raped before, and he's a lifetime sex offender. So why would he like? Why do you give him bond, knowing that he's done this before? Um, I don't understand this, man. But anyway, he was able to bail out, and so now, as soon as he got out, right, he fired his lawyer because he felt like his lawyer wasn't getting him the best deal. Um, so he fired him, and he got a new attorney working for him now. Basically trying to get him off. Even though I like this guy music, man, I don't feel sorry for people like that, man. I mean, if you're a fucked up individual, man, you're a fucked up individual. There's no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? You get whatever comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if he's found guilty for all this shit that he's just accused of doing, he deserves life. You know what I'm saying? Just throw the book at him. Give him 100 years, man. Fuck 25 to life. Just give him 100 years to life. You know what I'm saying? Because um, the guy is not right, man. He's not right. If you ask me, what he really needs is help. But knowing how the system works, they're just gonna put him away anyway. So just do that, I guess, right? I'd put him in the psych ward if it was me. I'd put him in there, get some doctors to come see him daily, just to get into his mind, man, just to see what's going on with this guy, somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, like with money and doing that kind of shit. They need some help, man. They gotta figure out exactly what happened to him. And when they broke into his house, right, they found all type of drugs. I mean, meth, heroin. I mean, everything was in there. All the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they didn't say whether or not he was on drug when he did all that stuff. I'm assuming he was. Uh, so so nobody really knows what's going on, but they did finally charge him with all these drugs they found. And on top of the rape case, he got all this drug charges that come with it. So it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty sick because the guy, man. I mean, it's just somebody like that, man. You don't really know what goes on in their mind, man. It's like it's something that you gotta study. You gotta look at them, put them in a room, and study them, and just to figure out like how anybody could think of doing some crazy shit like that, right? It's like it's not even that's not even human, right? It's like, dude, do you not understand how life works? I don't understand this shit. But anyway, yeah, if he found guilty, man, just give him the book, man. 25 to life. Um, I mean, I want to say I wish him the best, but this is one of the cases where it's really like, is he guilty or not? If he's not, then he's not. Because I have no sympathy for the guy, to be honest with you. It's like he's a registered sex offender. So that right there kill all the sympathy that I would have had for him if it was any, right? So, um, in this new case right here is not helping. So if he's found guilty, give him life. You know what I'm saying? If he's not guilty, then I mean, fuck him anyway, because he's still a sex offender. But you know how it goes. But anyway, man, that's all I got for you guys. This shit's crazy, man. I can't even talk about this shit because I already just know somebody like that, man. It's not worth to talk about. And then people like that, you just put them away, man. You put them down or you put them away. Either way, man.